go the 2/5 charge from Storming Knight, but it's not enough damage really. So let's get a Taunter out there. There's a chance to get some rares. There's a Battle Cry for Light's champion. Only silences demons though. So make sure you don't make that mistake and think that it just silences a minion, because that's not the case. Whenever you summon a mech, gain Divine Shield. Whenever you cast a spell, summon a 1/1 Violent Apprentice. Now, we do actually have a couple of spells in our deck right now. Consecration is a spell, I think. I have no idea. Artificial Ripper. I am looking forward to Fallout 4. We're actually going to be playing it on the channel. I've got the collector's edition on pre-order that we're going to be unboxing on the channel, and then we're going to be playing the full game at Super Duper Maximum Ultimate settings. So that should be pretty fun. Whenever you summon a mech, gain Divine Shield. We don't have any mechs, and there's no point in just silencing demons because we don't really have demons. I'm thinking this is probably the most accurate to what we might be able to do. I really hope that those Consecration and stuff are classed as spells. Deal 4 damage from the North Sea Kraken. That's like a crazy powerful card. I like it. A nice battle cry as well. Gain +1 attack from Inspire. We've already got one of those. I'm gonna go with the. That's the really out there dangerous card. Can I add a spare part card to my hand, or get a Taunt Divine Shield? But Consecration, to be honest with you, is always a really good way to go. We've got a couple of ones, but it's always good to get another one. Goldshire Footman for a taunt for us there. Another Murloc Knight. Wow. Now, Silverhand Recruits have +1 attack. Would go really, really well with our Muster for Battle, which summons 3 1/1 Silverhand Recruits. But Murloc Knight is such a powerful card. I think I'm just going to play more. It's going to be like a Murloc Knight deck, basically. Right. So, I'm kind of thinking. My beard is getting all wet from my tea. I'm kind of thinking that when one of your minions dies, getting a random friendly minion +3/+2. Yeah, I think out of this lot. Well, Dark Iron Dwarf is always good as well, but I like a cheap secret. And I like the idea of being able to give someone +3/+2, because it makes them really strong and awesome. Don't need a weapon, that's fine. We've already got a +1/+4 out of Muster for Battle. Draw 2 cards, cost 1 less for each minion that died this turn. So that could be like a really easy way of getting some draw. Or in rage, your weapon has +2 attack. We're really weighted in the 4s right now, so we don't need any more 4s. Luckily, none of these are 4s. 4/6, but then weapon has +2 attack when he gets enraged. That could be an interesting play. Let's go with that. That could be a really interesting play with that card. Change an enemy minion's attack to 1. Useful. Outdoor Peacekeeper, very useful. Death Rattle and Taunt as well. Your opponent puts a minion from their deck into the battlefield. But it's a really strong card. So Outdoor Peacekeeper. And we're there. That's the full 30. I can't believe it. That's crazy. General, I haven't played the snapshot for 1.9. No, I'm keeping it kind of fresh and waiting to see if it's worth doing a little vanilla. On, so I'm sort of like hanging off on that. I tend not to play snapshots realistically. But anyway, I think that's a pretty good deck. I'm happy with a lot of those cards. They've got some good low-level stuff in here, some good spells and things. So I think this could go quite nicely for us. At least I can hope, anyway. Oh dear. Okay, a worthy opponent. Should we see what's going on? Malfurion. Oh, he's nice. He plays Druid quite a lot because his Druid is gold. It means that he's won 500 times with a Druid. Is that right? I have no idea. Right, okay, so let's look through these cards. These are all trash for a starting hand, so we'll just get rid of all of those. We've got the coin, look. Man. That is so trash. That is so trash. We'll have to turn 2 into Muster for Battle here, I think. Oh, man, that's terrible.
Well met.
Well met. This is going to be one of those difficult hands, I think. Ow. Oh. Ow. Nice. Oh, we could... Yeah, no. Well, let's just coin into muster for battle.
Reporting for duty.
That's going to be the best way of dealing with this situation, I think.
Justice.
It's not worth trading into Mad Bomber straight away because then I would take 6 damage rather than 3, if that makes sense. Happy days! Welcome to the chat, and good to see you, my friend. Thanks for joining us. This guy is a bit sneaky. He's done some sneaky things. So, what we're going to do here is we're going to... It doesn't matter which way we do it with our minions, because everyone's going to get hurt anyway. So, we're going to play... It would be nice to get that guy out, but no. We're going to trade off into this guy. We're going to play a arrow into this guy, and then we're going to hit him in the face. We're also going to turn the game down a little bit because it's like crazy loud for me right now. Hopefully it's not too bad for you guys. And we're going to just do our one silver-handed recruit guy here. Artificial Ripper, have you ever thought of doing a podcast? We did a couple of episodes of podcasts with some various different people, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good fun. I actually really enjoyed it, and I think that it would be really, really good to do something similar again. When? I don't know. That's a very good question. I haven't really thought too much about that yet, but I mean, it's something that I would be interested in doing later on. Definitely, yeah, definitely, absolutely. Okay, let's get Pilot Shredder out there. We'll just do some face, because we can. Really, you want to save your Murloc Knight until you have an Inspire that turn, so you get an instant benefit from the card. So he's going to just use a Wrath here to take care of my Piloted Shredder, who's going to give me a Armani Berserker. Nice. Good card. And he's playing an Imp Master. And he's trading against me for that. That's interesting. Okay. So, let's see. We're on 5 now. So, we can probably... Should we just get... Yeah, let's just get Silverhand Knight out.
Ready, sir.
And then... We may as well... it's difficult. We can probably... If we trade against... We'll trade against this guy, I think. And then we'll get rid of this imp. I think that's a good play. He's now like super enraged, +5 attack. He'll be able to take out the Imp Master if he attacks with that, because he won't get another imp until his turn ends. If any of you guys out there don't know how Hearthstone works, just let me know in the chat. I'm more than, this is like a celebration stream for all you guys to have fun with me. It's not a stream to confuse the hell out of you. So if you need some like more, if I'm going too fast, or if anyone needs any more like basic information, do let me know in the chat. I'm more than happy to work with you guys. Right, okay. So this turn we're going to get a Murloc Knight, and we're going to Inspire, which is going to give us a within a Murloc is summoned gain +1 attack. Nice. And we're going to trade against this ball thing, and we're good. We're really good. This is a really good situation to be in here. We've got a true silver champion that we can bring out next turn. A second Inspire, because he's probably not going to be able to attack me this turn. So I'm going to be able to get another use out of Murloc Knight, I think. Oh! Oh!
I am sorry.
Oh! I feel so sorry for the guy. That's a double Inspire and a triple Inspire and a quadruple Inspire on Murloc Tidecaller! Now, okay. If you don't see what happened there, second Murloc Knight into Inspire. Inspire means use your hero power. Playing that Murloc gave this guy +1. Playing that Murloc gave this guy +1. Playing that Murloc gave this guy +1. So he's now +4. Which means we can break the taunt, actually. We may as well do that straight away. I don't really care about that guy, so whatever. We'll get rid of that dude as well. And then this guy needs to die. So we might... is it worth just trading into it? He can't kill it, actually, so yeah, it is worth doing that. Because it's not a trade, it's just a kill, which is great. Twitch plays Hearthstone. It would be good to see that, but the problem is because there's a time limit on each of the hands, it's difficult. Gen Wall, okay, nice and simple then. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. The next match after this one, I'll be super basic and I'll explain everything. Oh, here we go. Look, he's conceded anyway, so that's fine. So that person basically just gave up there. We will stop, and this game is going to be like the noob game. So we'll make sure that everybody understands how it works. We just got an extra 50 gold as well for doing a quest. Win 3 games with Paladin. This is a really strong deck, guys. This could go all the way. So 1 win Paladin Arena. Oh, I can't spell. Here we go. I'm just going to be sort of changing everything here in the title of the broadcasts. Hopefully that's going to work out. The newest Jurassic Park called Tom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 was today. It was this morning. There's one right now if you haven't already watched it, and the next one will be Monday. But today we've had an episode go out this morning as we normally do, but we've also are going to be recording a live episode of Jurassic World Season 2. It's going to be live today. Later on this afternoon, it's going to be in probably about 6 or 7 hours' time. It's going to be awesome. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing that with you guys. Hopefully, you'll enjoy it as well. But we just won our first game on Hearthstone. We're going to play this arena probably to completion here, because you may as well. And then basically, we're going to be playing new games every hour. So, well, that's the idea anyway. This will probably go on until about, I expect, probably 12. I expect. I don't know, though, for sure. There's no way of knowing. We've won 1 game, though. But just for January, we're going to be teaching everybody how to play super basic Hearthstone. I'm going to just sort of try and finish my tea as well. A Shaman.
For Doomhammer, I will fight with honor.
Okay. So, to start off with, every card in Hearthstone has a cost associated to it. That cost is relayed in the mana pool at the bottom of the board, which I'll show you in a minute. But the thing that you need to know is when you start the game, you need low-cost cards. So these 2 1s here are great. A Murloc Knight is always good to have in reserve to use later on. If you go first, you get 3 cards, and then you draw 1 at the start of your turn. If you go second, you get 4 cards to match the 4 cards the other person got, and also a coin, which means that you can get an extra mana once, but then you'll always be behind after that. They'll always get 2 mana and then 3 mana before you do on their turn. You can see the mana pool just down here. When your turn starts, you'll gain new crystals and fill empty ones. So 1 new crystal and then all the empty ones will be filled. The idea is to use your mana efficiently to summon minions to put on the board to kill their minions. Each of these minions has loads of different sort of attacks and things. So yeah, nice and straightforward. So what we're going to go do here is the Bloodcell Corsair is going to probably get a attack on me here, because I'm going to play my Worgen Infiltrator. Now, each minion has an attack and a health. As you can see, this minion here has 1 attack and 2 health. So if these guys fight, they will both die. However, because my Worgen Infiltrator is stealthed, he cannot be attacked until I attack first. So he's going to just chart there. What this guy will probably do now is cast a new card, or play his hero power, and then throw the Bloodcell Corsair into my face. Because I don't have any attack on my face, then he's not going to get any damage on that card. So that's good. Now what we actually need to do now is actually trade our Worgen Infiltrator into this Whirling Zap-O-Matic. Whirling Zap-O-Matic has Wind Fury, which means it can attack twice every turn rather than just once. So it's definitely something we need to invest in. But what we're going to do here is we're going to trade into this. And then we're going to play a couple of cards, just so we've got a nice little bit on the board. And we're just going to save our coin for now. And what he's going to be able to do now is attack either one of these guys. He'll have to attack the Taunt first, though. Nice random totem for him there. A spell damage +1, that one is. And he's traded 1 of his health into my Goldshire Footman in exchange for a damage that he's taken himself. So they've both taken 1 damage, basically, because they both only have 1 attack. I hope this is making sense, Janwell. Let me know if it is. So what we can do here is we can play our coin and our hero power, and then we can play our Sunfury Protector in between these guys to give everybody taunts and everybody's having a good time. So that's all sorted now. We're going to actually trade this guy into this.